54, STP has been on the leading edge of performance, helping engines run better longer. For the latest info on NASCAR, visit NBCSports.com/Inside the Garage.
Dale Earnhardt wins the Pepsi 400.
And let's hear from the pole winner. He is with Marty Snyder.
And taking the pictures after winning the pole here at Daytona. And your quote afterwards was, finally. That's only the second pole for you at Daytona. In a day and age when it seemed like Ford was winning all these poles and had the speed of the plate races, how significant, and your final start at Daytona, Junior?
Well, I have to give HMS a lot of credit, particularly for me personally. It seemed, it's been the 24 bunch. They've been really... we've kind of been pushing each other over the last several years in qualifying at Daytona and Talladega, and it's been a healthy competition, and I think that that's why we win poles and qualify so well at some of these racetracks, is that healthy competition within the company. But Bergie and Greg and all the guys deserve all the credit. The car, I don't do anything in qualifying, but just hold the wheel, make sure I don't hit the apron. Otherwise, the car does everything. So a lot of credit to the power, the body man back in the shop. All that stuff's so critical, and they did a good job today.
Dale, obviously your fans, a lot of NASCAR fans, want to see you win on Saturday night. You only worked on race trim yesterday, so to win the pole, how much confidence does that give you for tomorrow night?
I'll be honest with you, this track's a little slick and starting to age. I think that all the competitors and crew chiefs should need to probably consider spending a little more time drafting and putting a little more laps on the cars. I sure would have liked to have had the opportunity to get in a little larger pack yesterday. I saw some things from my car that are concerning as far as the balance, and I don't know that a lot of guys got themselves in that situation. So we used to, thank you, Bertie. We used to all the time. We used to all the time practice and run a lot of laps, and it just, these days with the repave, we've kind of calmed down on practice. Nobody really practices that much, and it just, the track's getting slick again. I think guys need to start practicing a little more, and we didn't really I would have liked to have done that a little more. So that's all I'm saying. Hopefully our car handles good. I know at night, the track's going to have a lot of grip, and we'll see how that all works out.
All right, this one means a lot to him, and he's going to start on the pole tomorrow night. Steve, you know better than anybody, what does Dale Earnhardt Jr. like to do? Start up front, dictate the pace of the race. He'll start on the pole. That's going to be a huge advantage for that 88.
Well, you're absolutely right, Marty. He's been adamant ever since I started working with him that when you come to a restricted plate track, it's all about kind of dominating the pace, dominating the pack, learning about the pack. He says every one of these races have their own sort of ebbs and flows, Rick, and he needs to be up front, and no one knows better than him. His numbers here at Daytona are remarkable.
Yeah, you saw it was painted on the grass. 17 total wins at Daytona. He's had an unbelievable career overall, but specifically at this racetrack, not only him but his dad, they have had incredible numbers here, but 17 total wins, including 2 Daytona 500s and 2 Coke Zero 400 wins. Let's hear from his teammates. He is with Kelly.
One of the first things that Dale Jr. did when he got out of the car after his qualifying run was come over and shake the hand of his teammate Chase Elliott, who will start alongside him on the front row. Chase, is it any better or worse to lose out by that little to a teammate?
It was definitely close. I'm happy for those guys. Obviously, we would love to outrun them there. It's so hard to tell when you're out there making your lap how it's going to be or if you did anything any better. But I'm proud of our Napa Chevy team. We improved a little bit, I think, from round 1 to round 2, which is nice. We just didn't improve enough. So we'll go to work tomorrow night. I'm excited for this race. Such a cool race here in Daytona under the lights. If you've never been here, this is one to come watch for sure. I think it's going to be exciting. And that guy starting on the pole is obviously fast, and we'll try to get in front of him.
There'll be 300 cars in the top 4. How does that, what kind of advantage does that give you to start the race?
I don't know. I mean, it's such a long race. I think if we can all be in those positions later in the race, and as the race continues to unwind, if we can all show strength, there's certainly strength in numbers, and if those numbers are on your side, that's a good thing. So when it comes to making pit stops and the strategy and how all these manufacturers are running these races now, if we can all run well, not just in qualifying, but throughout the entire race, that's an advantage, not just qualifying well. So we'll see.
Well, and speaking of that other Hendrick teammate that qualified in the top 4, he's standing by with Rutledge Wood.
Casey Kane, the car looked great out there. How'd it feel?
Felt really good. We felt good yesterday at the UniFirst Chevrolet. Felt good again today, both rounds. I think the Hendrick power shows down here for this trip. So, yeah, congrats to Hendrick front row, and then we're right there in fourth.
And we know a lot of people talk about futures and stuff that's going on. You have that chance to silence everybody with a win here tomorrow night. How do you put all of that together to have that best night that you can?
Well, I think it started yesterday in practice. We had a really strong practice. It's the same car we ran in the 500, which I thought was a really strong car. It kind of sucked up wherever it needed to during the 500, and it felt that way again yesterday. So, yeah, looking forward to it. I think we'll be just stay out of trouble and be in a good position late and go for it.
Good luck for it, buddy.
Thanks.
So much happening from Daytona International Speedway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. signing the Coors Light Pole Award. That banner that's up, or do they get the pictures taken? The Xfinity Series race tonight, and then Professional Fighters League will take to the Decagon right there in the infield. Fans here treated to so many different shows, not only racing on the track, but also the Professional Fighters League right there in the infield.